Well, unfortunately for my Mountaineers, they got wrecked in Lubbock today. Let's talk about it. What is up, college sports fans, fellow members of Mountaineer Nation? This is Coos. I'm coming to you once again from the hills of wild and wonderful West Virginia. This is Coos' Corner. We're talking college sports almost every day. If you like that, please hit the red subscribe button. Please give me the thumbs up if you like this video. Let's get on with the show. Well, Mountaineers went to Lubbock, Texas with a really important game today that they really needed. They had dropped 2 games in a row to Kansas and Baylor. We're 2-4 in the league, needed a win desperately today. Was unable to get that win, unfortunately. Was in the game all the way up until about 2 minutes to go, really. I mean, West Virginia even had a lead, a 1-point lead with just over 6 minutes to go in the game. It was a 2-point game with just over 4 minutes to go. Texas Tech was able to hit 3 huge three-pointers in a row that extended that lead out. West Virginia was never able to recover, and the Red Raiders ended up pulling off a win in Lubbock. Great atmosphere today in Lubbock. The crowd was amped up. The crowd was loud. Just a great Big 12 atmosphere today, so hats off to the Texas Tech fans for showing up and showing out. The officiating was absolutely horrific today. The referees were blowing whistles on just about every possession. It seemed like just very inconsistent as well with the calls. Calling ticky-tack fouls, it really slowed the flow of the game down, which is terrible. Makes it for a terrible game to watch on television. But let's go over some stats. Field goal percentage, West Virginia shot 40.4%. Texas Tech shot 40.7%. Three-pointers, West Virginia was 5 out of 15 for 33.3%. Texas Tech was 5 out of 20 for 25%. They did not shoot the ball well today until the end. When they needed shots, they made them, which is what good teams do. Free throws, West Virginia 18 out of 22, 81.8%, so they continue their really good free throw shooting. Texas Tech was 25 out of 36, 69.4%. Rebounds, West Virginia 29, Texas Tech 39. Offensive rebounds, West Virginia 8, Texas Tech 17. Second chance points just absolutely killed West Virginia today. Texas Tech was getting multiple shots on possessions, crashing the boards hard, just destroying West Virginia on the offensive glass. Defensive rebounds was about even, 22 to 21. Assists, West Virginia 6, Texas Tech 13. Steals, West Virginia 7, Texas Tech 6. Blocks, West Virginia 3, Texas Tech 4. Total turnovers, 17 for West Virginia. Just killer today, turnovers. Then Texas Tech only had 9. Fouls, West Virginia 30, Texas Tech 20. There again, that wasn't good either. Texas Tech got 14 more free throws than West Virginia did. That didn't help. And then the largest lead, Texas Tech ended up winning the game by 13, which was their largest lead. West Virginia led by 4 at one point. But the things that stick out here, the turnovers, West Virginia once again a negative assist-to-turnover ratio, 6 assists to 17 turnovers. You just can't win basketball games like that. West Virginia has got to improve their passing. They've got to make better decisions with the ball. Their point guards are just not being consistent. Look, the effort was there today. The guys played hard. The effort was there. They wanted to win the game. They just couldn't execute. It's been and the same things they've been struggling with all year. Texas Tech, I think, won the points in the paint battle by like 14 to get it today. West Virginia continues to struggle to score inside. They've been struggling with basically the same stuff all year. Hugs has been talking about it all year. They're just having trouble getting better. I think we're at a point in the season now where what you see with this West Virginia team is what you get. It's what they are. They play extremely hard. They want to win games. They just have trouble executing. I don't think it's for lack of effort, but it's just lack of execution. Taz Sherman was the leading scorer today with 21 points. Only had 2 Mountaineers in double digits. He had 21. Malik Curry had 11, but he struggled today. He was only 2 out of 7 shooting. Sean McNeil was held in check. Jalen Bridges was held in check today. Taz stepped up and played a good game today. Finally starting to look like his old self. Looks like he might be recovering from COVID finally. To be honest with you, the fact that West Virginia was even still in this game with 4 minutes to go, or really with 2 minutes to go, really remarkable when you look at the stat line. I mean, getting beat that badly in the turnover battle and that badly in rebounds, and yet they were still in the game. I think you chalk that up to their good free throw shooting. They were 18 out of 22, even though they didn't get near as many shots as Texas Tech. And they just played good, hard-nosed defense. They were making some stops. Texas Tech got a lot more possessions than West Virginia did, and West Virginia was able to make some stops throughout the game when they needed to until the end there when Texas Tech knocked those big threes down. But, good teams make shots in crunch time, especially at home, and that's what Texas Tech did today. On the Texas Tech side, there was just a lot of balance, which is what they've been doing all year. They were led in scoring by Terrence Shannon, who had 23 points. Kevin O'Banner had 18. Bryson Williams had 13. And then when you look at the rebounding, there again, just a really good balance. Shannon had 5 rebounds. Warren had 6 rebounds. Just really good all-around scoring and team play by Texas Tech, which is that's what they do. They play good team basketball. They pass the ball well. They make plays when they need to make plays. They make stops when they need to make stops. The biggest factors in the game were the offensive rebounding by Texas Tech and out-rebounding West Virginia by 9 on the offensive glass. The turnovers, 17. They won the turnover battle by 8. And then the fouls. They obviously shot 14 more free throws than West Virginia did. West Virginia had 4 players foul out of the game today. You say that's bad refereeing, bad officiating, and I tend to agree with you that the officiating was not good today, and it tended to lean more towards favoring Texas Tech. But, sometimes that can happen on a home court. That's why they call it home court advantage. The officials can sometimes get, it's human nature. You can sometimes let the crowd impact your calls, and I think that's what happened today. But at the end of the day, that did not cost West Virginia this game. What cost West Virginia this game was too many turnovers, inability to score inside, and inability to get rebounds. That's it. I'm not going to blame officiating on this game because that wasn't the cause. They still had chances to win the game and take leads in the game, and they just couldn't do it. Every time they'd start making a run, they'd make a silly turnover, an unforced turnover, just something that you can't do at this level of play against a team as good as Texas Tech. Congratulations to Texas Tech. They were the better team today. I'll be honest with you. I predicted going into the season that West Virginia would not win, but I projected about a 17 or 18 win season. And the rate they're going, that's probably going to be where they land. You really need to get to 20 to get in the NCAA tournament, in my opinion. So unless they make a lot of improvements between now and the end of the year, I just don't see it. They have to go to Oklahoma, then they go to Arkansas for the SEC Big 12 Challenge. Then they have to go to Baylor. So they've got 3 games in a row on the road coming up, and they need to win at least 2 of those, in my opinion. And they can't afford to lose another game at home this year. They lost that last home game to Baylor that they should have won and have to hold serve at home. And then they're going to have still a couple on the road against teams they shouldn't beat. Can they do it? Time will tell. Well, let me know your opinion on the game in the comment section. What did you think about today's performance by West Virginia? Did you think the officiating played a role in the outcome today? If so, let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share. Don't forget to check out the links in the description box to join my Patreon page and the affiliate links where you can make purchases from Amazon or Fanatics. All of those things will help me out. Also, don't forget to check out my channel memberships. Just click the join button right underneath the video. I appreciate you tuning in. Even though the result wasn't what we wanted today, I'm still going to say, Q Country Roads.